Howdy, everybody. Hope you're doing well. In this video, I wanted to show all my wind players how to access Smartmusic and how to navigate your way through it, especially whenever you're submitting and practicing on an assignment that I give. So, right over here, we have a little tempo marking. You can practice, like, let's say my assigned one is 116. You can adjust this to play it at a slower tempo so you can practice it and kind of get it under your fingers a little bit. Right over here, by the way, this is where you would adjust that. And right here is where you can reset it to the normal tempo. Right over here, we have our accompaniment. This is kind of like the backing track. I want you to picture like you're in the band and you're sitting down, and while you're playing with the full band. You're not just playing by yourself, right? So that's kind of what the accompaniment is. It accompanies you while you're playing. Right over here, we have my part. So what this is going to do, it's going to actually play whatever's written right over here. So whatever instrument you are, it's going to have like a robot version of that instrument, kind of just playing the notes. Make sure to turn this part a little bit lower, especially if you're using, especially if you don't have headphones, because the computer can accidentally pick it up. And I actually had some students that turned this up and hit the play button and went, I got 100%, but it didn't really work that way because I heard it and I was like, that's obviously not you, and then I just sent it right back. So make sure to have this part lower. Make sure I can actually hear you playing. For the metronome, this is pretty self-explanatory. You can turn it up and turn it lower. Don't turn it, if you don't have headphones, don't turn it up super loud because the computer will pick it up and it'll count as a wrong note. You could even play the whole thing perfectly and it'll still count as a wrong note. So I don't have headphones, so I'm going to actually lower this. And right over here is we have our play button and our record button. So the play button, I can just listen to it. And it's playing the part. And you hear the little piano in the background. That's the accompaniment part. Let me see how I turn it up. Turn my part up. Turn the accompaniment all the way low. See, it has a little robot version. I could add subdivisions so it breaks into eighth notes or 16th. Oh, eighth notes. Sorry. So it's we have a lot of practice tools in Smartmusic. It's very cool. I'm gonna turn the accompaniment back up because I'm gonna be playing it with the accompaniment. Turn the metronome and my part down. So, sorry, I don't know what's up with me. So under my takes, you have where you can have the record. It'll tell you all the takes on how many times you've done it. Let's say the first time you did it, you got like a 30%. You go over here and you could, let's say that 30% was your best one. You can submit that one. Or it'll tell you second time you got a 50%. You can submit that one. It's going to tell you the breakdown of how many notes you got, correct. And you can pick whatever was your best take. Over here in display, you have a colorblind mode. And you see over here we have like the measures are highlighted, and the beat cursor is right over here. You can, they have a flow cursor, no cursor. So you don't have to use any of these things, but I suggest that you do. It's a really good practice tool, especially if you're a visual learner. So I'm going to go back right over here. I'm going to go back to tracks. I'm gonna turn these kind of lower so the computer doesn't pick it up. Since I'm not using headphones. If I was using headphones, I'd turn these up more. So I'm gonna go to record. Now at this section, we have melodic through microphone and percussive through microphone. Melodic through microphone is going to be used for all my wind instruments, that's brass and woodwind, as well as my melodic percussion instruments. So that's bells, practice, xylophone, that's going to be you. Percussive through microphone is going to be for all my people that are using clapping. This is like rhythmic exercises, or for snare playing, practice pad. It's going to the computer should pick it up. So since I'm playing trumpet, I'm going to put melodic through microphone. Test microphone. Start. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool little exercise. I can hit the play button to see how it sounds. That is entirely too loud. Sorry. Yeah, and I noticed I kind of rushed in the beginning in this first measure. I can, even though it says perfect, maybe I don't want to submit that because maybe I didn't like the way it sounded. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope you go ahead and practice and have fun with it. It's a cool little system that we can use, and I'm thankful for it. So I hope this helped, and thank you.